Hi, it's me again. It's what's this, like the eighth vlog, I guess. I didn't, I missed Saturday and Sunday, and I'm only vlogging at now on Monday because I have very little time now. Because guess what? I got the job. I got the job to work as a medical technologist somewhere in my city. So I've got a job now, and I don't know, man. It's like my time has like shrunken down to something so minuscule I can't even complete half the things I want to do. Like, for example, oh yeah, this the reason why I started to do these vlogs anyways was because I wanted to keep track and keep accountable with finishing the comic, which is a big goal I have. And what once took what once would take uh 10 pages a week. I could color 10 pages a week. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. I once could color 5 pages a week. Sorry, 5 spreads equivalent to 10 pages a week. And this week, guess how many spreads I colored? 2. I colored 2 spreads, 4 pages. And that's just strictly coloring. I barely colored 4 pages this week. Sorry, yeah, 4 pages instead of 10. That's like 6 pages less. And as for my illustrations, like usually even like the most complicated illustrations I have will take me like a week of free time. A week of free time to complete. But now I'm not even like halfway done this illustration that I'm making. It's a very complicated illustration, but still I should have been done in like 1 week. But I only have like maybe 2 hours or so a day to paint it. And that's the same thing goes with my comics. I only have 2 hours or so to like work on it because of the time constraint. So that's for my comics and illustrations. The job is like 8 hours a day, which is, as expected. What I didn't expect was that I'd have to work the weekends. Well, technically, I have like 3 days off every 15 days, meaning I have 6 days of weekends per month instead of eight. Now, that's a time constraint, man. Maybe if I was literally doing nothing, like I was just living a normal life, after work, I'd just come home and play video games, go to sleep, and work again the next day tomorrow, this whole situation would have been fine. But I'm not doing that. I'm not just coming home to play video games, watch porn, sleep, and work again the next day. That's not what I'm doing. What's happening with me right now is that I work at the day, and then I have to, work on my comic, work on my illustrations, work on this YouTube channel, for instance. And I'm running YouTube, social media pages, comics, illustrations, and I'm trying to get into the art industry, especially now of all times where there's this AI and everything. God damn, man, this I have a really bad luck with timing. First it was K to 12, now it's AI art, and I'm taking a job, and I'm preparing for the exams in NMAT and ACPI. So I have to study for 2 exams. I'm running a YouTube channel. I'm running a comic as well. I'm trying to get my illustrations to a professional level. I'm trying to get I'm trying to get my comics published. This and that. I'm doing so many things. And, you know, a job that takes away 8 hours of my day, 5 to 6 days a week. I don't know if that's helping me. I'm not sure, I think I'm not sure if I'm self-sabotaging again, ironically from my last vlog. Is this I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm confused. Like, am I self-sabotaging, or am I trying to be a responsible human being by getting a job? Because on one hand, me getting a job, I'm literally directly or indirectly affecting people's lives. Like the results, the results of a, let's say, a test sample from a specimen of a patient, the results of it is like I'm the guy who decides it. And it's like checked by the others, but ultimately I decide it. And that's something. So yeah, I am pretty confused at the moment. I'm really confused whether continuing to do this job is okay, because especially with like the exams, like my NMAT exam is on October. I literally have only like a month and a few weeks to properly study, which is kind of a long time, so that's okay. But then I also have the ASCPI, which is in November. I really thought that I could just, schedule my ASCPI even at December or even January of next year. That would have been fine, but no. I only had like a very limited time, and I chose like the latest time. Everything is converging all at once, and I have very little time to do things. Even this vlog, I'm doing this. This is the morning of Monday. I have to go to work after this, so I have to really right after this. I hope everything is gonna be okay with me. And the same goes for anyone who even finds this video. I hope things are gonna go okay with you as well. You know, should I quit the job? I just got in the job, and the thing is, like, they didn't even interview me. And I asked for, oh, what's the details? What's the hours of the job? Oh no, we're just gonna tell you that when you get here. And I got there, and then I was just put into the system without any question. And now I don't know how to quit. Or should I even quit? Is it really that bad? I've only been there for like a week, and so much of my personal projects and even my studies is like, what do you call this, delayed. I'm not stopping them. You can't stop me doing art unless you like fucking blind me, incapacitate me, or kill me. That's when I will like stop doing art. But delayed, so delayed. But at the same time, this job and this time constraint has made me value time so much. So much so that, like, for this past week alone, 90% of my bad habits have been eradicated. I absolutely do not watch porn anymore. Like, not I didn't even think of watching porn, because the moment I got out of I was like clocked out of my job, the thing I would think about is either the NMAT or ASP exam, my comics, or my illustrations. That's it. Comics, illustrations, even my my art business as a whole. Trying to get my book out there and getting published. That's what I concentrate right after right after the job, and that's what I think about when I'm in the job. And even when I'm in the job, I'm studying for the NMAT and AACPI. It's like I'm, on one hand, time constrained, on the other, hyper focused on my goals now. I'm so hyper focused on my goals now because of the time constraint. And on one hand, that sounds like, that seems good, I guess. And maybe it's a thing where on the surface level it's bad. Oh no, I have very little time left. But on the other hand, the good side of it is that now I'm so hyper focused. Now I have no excuses to do bad habits anymore. It's like this is perhaps maybe the ultimate test. And maybe I'm just overthinking it. Maybe this job will teach me something. Because technically, I saw that, I watched Dan Ko and I read his newsletters. And I saw his like curve of, entrepreneurship and job. Now I've never had a job yet, so, I'm still in the exponential curve of that. So I'm not gonna be in that job for more than a year, but again, like the problem with the job now is the studying for the exams and my personal projects are at stake. So yeah, again, going back to the graph, the first few months or maybe year of a job, basically the first few moments of a job will increase something of inside you. So maybe this is a good thing. And maybe I'm just overthinking. So yeah, that's what I notice. I am overthinking. And maybe I shouldn't. I just need to see this through, and I think I have to adopt the same mentality I had when I was taking the board exams. No matter what happens, if I even if I fail the NMAT, even if I fail the ASCPI, even if that happens, so long as I do everything in my power right now, so long as I did everything I could, and so long as I will do everything I can to achieve my goals, and if I fail in them, the fault doesn't, that's like not my problem anymore. I did everything I could, pass or fail. The thing that I will pray to, the thing I will pray is, if I'm praying to God, I'm not gonna be praying for, oh God, please let me pass, or oh God, please do this, and no. What I pray to God, for whatever happens, this NMAT, ASCPI, my comics, my illustrations, my entire, art, art pursuit of art. I just pray that whatever happens, I'll be all right. I won't be in despair. I won't be in grief. I won't be in any of a negative mentality. This, I just want to be all right here. And that's the only thing I pray. I pray that I will be all right, or at least I have the endurance. Okay, maybe that's a more realistic thing to pray for, but I want to be able to withstand whatever happens to me and come out the other side. That's what I pray for. So yeah, I don't have a lot of time left, so that's about it.